Hello dear learners, today in this video we are going to talk about the FAQs that are repeatedly asked questions from the chapter Narcotic Analgesic. As you all know, this is a very small chapter, but then too there are few drugs which are very important from this chapter also. So we are supposed to know some important facts. So first we will go through the questions which are important from the exam point of view, and then you can go through the theory videos of narcotic analgesics. So what are they? I will explain you time to time when the question will come. So the first question from narcotic analgesic is, first question says, it is give the structure and uses of pethidine. Now pethidine is again a narcotic analgesic which contains a piperidine heterocycle. So pethidine is a synthetic narcotic analgesic. That means the classification which we have seen in the theory video, that classification includes 4 classes, like basically 3 classes are there: natural, semi-synthetic and synthetic, and their antagonists are there. So this pethidine belongs to the synthetic class of narcotic analgesic. So we are going to discuss complete pethidine in a separate video which I have uploaded. So you can go through that video for pethidine ka details, and this question comes for 3 marks in the exam. Next question is define and classify narcotic analgesic drugs. So this question comes for 3 marks. Now here the definition of, as we start with the definition part and classification part. So this is the very first question which should come to your mind, that what about the classification and definition of narcotic analgesic. So in this chapter, if we are going to talk, only these 2 are the very important parts, like it's what are narcotic analgesics and the pethidine ka complete drug. So definition and classification of narcotic analgesic, we have uploaded a separate video for definition and classification. So you can go through that theory video for the detailed classification, definition and other drugs ka detail which are really not important from the exam point of view. Then next question is, what are narcotic analgesics? Give its properties, give analgesics, give the properties, structure, chemical name, therapeutic uses of pethidine. So again here see, as I have told you in the first question, that pethidine is really very important drug as far as the narcotic analgesic chapter is concerned. So narcotic analgesics say pethidine ka complete video is there, where it includes the structure which contains piperidine heterocycle, then chemical name, it ends with piperidine carboxylate. Why? Because again it is the characteristic feature of pethidine that it is having a carboxylate ion that is arising out of the ester. Okay, when you split up the ester RCOOR, so uska split up jab hota hai anion cation mein, so it is RC double bond OO minus is the anionic form of ester, which is also known as carboxylate. So this is the characteristic feature of pethidine ka structure. Then its uses, characteristic use of pethidine, other uses, see, like since it is a narcotic analgesic, so as we have seen, means if you will compare the 3 chapters, steroidal drugs, okay, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory agent, steroidal drugs may be glucocorticoids if you consider, like cortisone, hydrocortisone. So these are basically used in all the types of allergic conditions, okay, inflammation. So these steroidal drugs plus non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs plus narcotic analgesics, these 3 chapters are interlinked. So the interlinking is with respect to the analgesic and anti-inflammatory property. So the characteristic use of pethidine, again it is with respect to, means analgesia, it treats the chronic pains in the form such as labor pain, myocardial infarction ka pain, etc., etc. All uses are same, but the characteristic use of pethidine is it is a spasmolytic agent. That means it controls the spasm. Then next question is define opioid analgesic, that is only narcotic analgesic and classify with suitable example of each class. Now this question also comes for 3 marks. And the second question, define and classify narcotic analgesic. This question also comes for 3 marks. Now how it is? Because in the introduction part video you will find the reason behind this, that narcotic analgesics are nothing but opioid analgesic, means it is one and the same. Narcotic analgesics are also called as opioid analgesic. So what is the reason behind this? Because very first that they are derived from the opium. So opium alkaloid से derive है, that is which is a species of flowering plant. Okay, उससे derive होने के वजह से उसका नाम है opioid analgesic, plus it acts on opioid receptor. So these are the few reasons why these are also known as opioid analgesic. So the question may come like this, that define opioid analgesic and classify, or define narcotic analgesic and classify, but the meaning is one and the same. Then next question you will find, define narcotic analgesic, give their examples and draw the structure of narcotic analgesic containing piperidine ring. Okay, so definition के साथ example देना है and पैथिडीन का structure draw करना है. क्यों पैथिडीन? Because as we discussed earlier also, the structural feature of पैथिडीन that it contains piperidine ring, which belongs to the category narcotic analgesic. So piperidine ring containing narcotic analgesic is nothing but it is pethidine. Next question is, give the medicinal uses of pethidine. Like pethidine, again pethidine. So very firstly I told you that is the reason the question was on number 1, the pethidine, because pethidine is really very important from the exam point of view. Now if only uses are asked, they come for 2 marks in the exam. Next question is, name the drug present in the following brand and draw its structure. Now the drug present in the following brand, the brand given is Corex. It is nothing but very famous, which you all know. It is codeine. Okay, so this name you are supposed to give. Okay, and no need to draw the structure because in your syllabus structure is not there. Okay, then give the stability and storage conditions of methadone. Now methadone, again if you will find, the methadone is a synthetic narcotic analgesic. So it is being asked about the stability and storage of methadone. So this methadone again is very important as far as the stability and storage is concerned. So this is again one more question. Then next question is, define opioid analgesic, that is narcotic analgesic, give the properties and uses of morphine. So again morphine structure is not important, but only properties. With respect to properties you should know that it is not really soluble in water and organic solvent, but it is soluble in alkalis. Why? On the virtue of the 2 hydroxy groups present on the morphine ka structure. So this again you are supposed to remember with respect to property sense, and the therapeutic uses you are supposed to give of that of morphine, which we have earlier discussed. The characteristic uses, like general uses, that it is analgesic, it is used in treatment of acute as well as chronic pain. Like acute pain is nothing but minor headaches and all, for which analgesic antipyretics are prescribed like aspirin and all. And chronic pain includes like the pain wherein amputation of limbs are there, okay, fracture ka pain, then labor pains, okay, myocardial infarction conditions, etc. Okay, that along with that it is also used as pre-anesthetic medication. And the characteristic uses, like you should know, codeine is antitussive, okay, propoxyphene is antitussive. Then methadone, as far as methadone is concerned, it is characteristic use is opioid withdrawal symptoms में use किया जाता है ये. Okay, so again opioid withdrawal symptoms क्या है, that also I have included in the introduction का video. Okay, so next summary, if we'll see the definition and what are is important for narcotic analgesic or opioid analgesic. classification of the same is important, whereas the property, structure, uses, official preparation for pethidine is important, which contains piperidine ring or piperidine heterocycle, and brand Corex is important, plus storage conditions of methadone are important with respect to the chapter narcotic analgesic. So here we finish with the repeatedly asked questions or frequently asked questions for narcotic analgesic, and further videos, like after completing this important questions, you are supposed to or you are requested to go through the videos. The videos are like introduction ka video, then classification, introduction and classification ka video, then pethidine ka separate video. Okay, so please go through that video so that you will better understand the concept. Thank you.